What is up, YouTube? We are back, and this is just going to be a very quick video because I'm about to go for a bit of a jog, sadly, without my new headphones. Why, you may ask? Don't worry, they didn't break. The Marley Voyage are still going very strong. They just need a charge. I've been using these. I use them on the weekend. I've gone running with them 4 or 5 times maybe now. I've used them back and forth to get to work and back home, obviously, and just out and about. And I figured it's been almost a week. It's time to come back and give you guys a better verdict. My first video was just my first impressions. Like I said, I've used these a whole bunch now. There's a few things I dislike. There's a few things I said in the first video that didn't turn out to be quite as true. In a good way, you'll see in a second. Firstly, the things I don't like quite as much, I said in the initial video, and I didn't think it would bother me this much, but the fact that when you turn these on, all you get is a beep and then a slightly different beep to tell you they're connected. And then same when you turn them off, you just get a beep to tell you they're turned off. There is a LED up here. If I can get my hand out of the way, right there, you can see it's red right now because they're charging. There's a LED, there's some beeping. I kind of miss the voice telling you exactly what's going on. I miss the surety, I guess you'd call it, of the voice telling you power on and then telling you very clearly that, hey, these are now connected. They connect. I haven't had a single issue with these connecting initially. They also stay connected way better than the Jaybirds did. I did say that in my initial video. That's still very true. I mean, it's Bluetooth. It's never going to be perfect, but even running and so forth, these do not lose connection. They never lost connection fully to begin with, which the Jaybirds did on a weekly basis. And the slight clicking noise, I guess you'd call it, when it does just lose that signal a little bit while you're running or just outside, is very, very minimal on these compared to the Jaybirds. Another thing I don't like quite as much is the fact that, again, there's no voice telling me this, but there's also no indication as far as I can tell. Maybe the LED blinks. I need to read the I need to go back and just read the actual little mini guide that came with these. But one thing that was nice about the Jaybirds is that when your battery started getting low, you'd get an audible voice again that told you battery low, which to me meant I've got about 20 minutes to half an hour left before these are like just dead and will turn off. I was waiting for some kind of cue all week with these. Like I said, I've been using these all week long. And then today on the way home on the bus, they just cut out. I was kind of annoyed. I figured they had just lost connection like the Jaybirds always did once a week. No, the battery ran out. There's just no indicator unless, like I said, the LED flashes or something. But there's nothing if they're in your ear that's going to tell you they're about to die. Not the end of the world. I haven't charged these. This is the first time I charged these since I buy them. So they lasted almost a week on the charge that they came with, which is fine. It says it's about a 6-hour battery life. That is, in fact, about correct, more or less. I didn't time it perfectly, like I said. It was on the initial charge. I didn't know if these were half dead or what, but they lasted longer than the Jaybirds did. Or about the same, actually, I'd say. About the same as what the Jaybirds lasted me between charges. Then again, this says these are supposed to stay charged with continuous use for 6 hours. That's plenty for me. Now, what I said about saying something that wasn't quite true in my initial video, I said these sounded about as good as the Jaybirds. That's not true. Honestly, these sound way better than the Jaybirds did. The sound is clearer. The music just has more vibrancy, more life to it than with the Jaybirds. While these are still pretty neutral, in my opinion, they might be a little bit heavier on the bass end of thing. So they're not true neutral monitors. but they are nice and clear and the music sounds great. I've played podcasts through these. The voices just sound way clearer than they did with the Jaybirds, and I've listened to everything from pop to techno to metal, black metal, death metal, you name it. I've probably listened to it on these during the week, and it does pretty much every genre of music that I've put through them well. They sound good. There's no complaints there. So again, if you guys are looking for a good, reasonably priced pair of Bluetooth headphones, for my money, check out the Marley Voyage BT. Again, I bought these retail for $50 Canadian. I don't know what they go for in the States, probably like $10 knowing the exchange rate, but hey, for $50, like I said in the original video, these are give or take about a quarter of the price of something like some Beats, or the quarter of the price of something like the Jaybirds X3, which are the new ones now. And for my money, these sound better, they feel better. That's the other thing I didn't mention too, is the first time I went running with these, I kept thinking they were going to fall out just because I couldn't feel them. And no, they never fell out. They've never even come close to falling out. They're just super, super comfortable headphones, and it just ends up feeling like you're not even wearing them, which was a bit weird, but I'm used to it now. So more comfortable than the Jaybirds personally, and again, personally, because sound is just a personal thing. For my money and for my ears, for my taste, these sound better than the Jaybirds did. So there you go. Again, this is all just my opinion, but again, if you are looking for a pair of Bluetooth headphones, you could do a lot worse than the Marley Voyage BT. So just keep that in mind, but again, sound is different to everyone. These, for my money, are perfect, and hopefully they last. Again, I'll report back if they die in the next 2 weeks. But they feel very sturdy, and I've had zero issues with these so far. I am super happy with this purchase. So again, go and give these things a try for $50. I don't think you're going to find anything else Bluetooth-wise that is going to rival at that price point. But again, it's just my opinion.